to the finish line. Seatbelt, fast whips, got a win in mind. See me when I skirt off, ain't no tin in mine. Friends keep saying slow down, should've seen the signs. Riding down this dirt road, where we going, I don't know. God, please protect me, I'm halfway home. Take the wheel right now, I let go. Thinking about the words to let go.
So, as you can see from the title of the video, we're here in the Sahara Desert, and we're doing a motorbike trip, but we're doing it on those. Yeah. These right here are the monkey bikes. They're 50cc of pure madness, a top speed of 50 kilometers an hour, and we've been given a 20% chance of making it to Marrakech without breaking down. This whole thing is planned through a company called the Advertise, where they basically give you one of these monkey bikes. They drive you 8 hours into the Sahara Desert and say, good luck. We'll see you in 7 days. They literally just gave us a start point and a finish point. We don't even know where we're going. Oh yeah, and I also brought my friend Niko with me. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention, we're a little unprepared. We both have one bag each, filled to the brim with cameras, but no clothes. Also, I thought it was gonna be warm in the Sahara Desert, but it turns out it's really cold. I'm in a sweater right now and I'm freezing. So the first thing on our list is to get jackets. And also, I have a fever, so we're not starting off on a good foot. All right, let's go.
What I didn't tell you is starting this journey, we weren't alone. See, for the past few days, we've been camping here in the desert with over 30 other people that were brave enough to embark on this journey. But when it all starts, that group quickly disappears. Over the next 7 days, each of us will be driving over 500 kilometers through desert, dirt, canyons, and oh yeah, even mountains. We've all been given the same finish line, but no route on how to get there. This is the Monkey Run.
Yeah, my bike is redlining at 40.
Like when I go at 50, it's like...
Yeah. I think we can get like maybe like 2 liters in these tanks.
Probably. 3.5.
Filled both tanks for
10 euros?
$10.
$10, 10 euros?
Everyone seemed to be going the north route.
Yeah.
We're going the wrong way.
The opposite of everyone.
As we just mentioned, we decided to go south, which we thought would be a good idea because on Google Maps, we saw a town not too far away that we could stay at. But when we started to drive to the gas station, we saw everyone else driving the opposite direction. But it didn't matter because we had a bigger problem. Day one was kept pretty short as we quickly realized how cold it can get on the bikes without jackets. So we drove 50 kilometers to the nearest town, grabbed some food, and got some clothes.
So we just finished our first day of riding. It was not too bad, to be honest. We only drove about 50 kilometers today, which in a car should have taken an hour, but on these bikes, that took us 2.5 hours. Yeah, I think we hit an average speed of 35 kilometers an hour, so what should be an 8-hour drive to Marrakech is probably gonna take us closer to 16 to 20 hours.
Day 2 started off pretty interesting. We began the day with what we believe a local offering Niko to marry his daughter.
If you want to walk, if you want to marry us. Yeah.
And then decided to start our drive where we immediately got stopped by a local Moroccan checkpoint. Basically just a bunch of kids begging for money or food, which we gave them. And then they continued to try and steal stuff from Niko's bag. And we felt kind of bad. But we didn't have anything else to give them. So unfortunately, we had to get back on the road. I'll be honest, day 2 and 3 weren't filled with much, except for flat roads and me feeling sick.
It is the end of day number 2, and I feel like poo.
Oh,
Big brain.
But by day 4, things started to change. And by change, I mean the bikes didn't want to start.
Cause my mother told me as a child, boy, don't play around with fire, cause you might just end up getting burned.
He's not getting up yet.
No.
And I know the wicked never rest, so I always try my best, but there's some lessons hard for me to learn. Like good boys
Ready?
don't play too bad girls.
On the light when it goes green, alright?
Good boys stay away from them bad girls. Them bad girls. Baby, you bad girl, but you do it so good.
They overfilled my gas tank too much to the point where when I close this, it just starts leaking all my gas. Nice. But we got a cool view, so that's good. We're about just over 200 kilometers in. We're either just under or just about halfway through the entire thing, and the locations have changed. I mean, for the first few days, kind of boring, you could say. I don't know, it was just flat desert, but it's dramatically changed. You can tell we're getting close to the Atlas Mountains, and I think the bikes can tell as well. they're struggling hard. I'm in first gear going up them, and my bike is still stalling out.
Cause my mother told me as a child, boy, don't play around with fire, cause you might just end up getting burned. And I know the wicked never rest, so I always try my best, but there's some lessons hard for me to learn. Like good boys don't play too bad.
Remember that road we saw? That was actually the road. I just checked the maps, and that was the one. So basically, at the start of today, me and Niko were looking at Google Maps, and we wanted to go to this gorge, which is super cool, but it was kind of out of the way. So we found this workaround, basically, where we were looking on Google Maps, and it wasn't like showing us it was a road, but halfway through the gorge, there was like this little path that went all the way west to where we needed to go.
Over the mountains.
Over the mountains, basically. Turns out that it's just a dried up river. Now we have to drive all the way back and then find a new place to go to.
So we did exactly that. Drove all the way back through the canyons, back to the town that we stayed at the night before, and drove another 75 kilometers to the next town over, where we found a place to stay for the night.
Let's go. Caught me off guard.
The next morning, we started off on a much better foot.
What's up? Oh, you're dangerous. I don't want to play with no one.
So on day one was 50 kilometers. Day two, I think we got around 100. Day three, yesterday, was probably one of our longest days, like 150 kilometers. But only 50 of the kilometers counted. We drove the wrong way. Had to drive all the way back. Came here. So we have some kilometers to make up today. I think we're driving all the way to, oh, what's it called? Uzaret?
Urasasa. I thought it was Kurasasa, but now I think it's Urasasa. I don't know.
This is the name. You figure out how to say it.
Yeah.
We have to drive there, but it's gonna be our longest drive yet. It's gonna be like
130, 40?
130 kilometers in the right direction. I think it's gonna take us like 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah. Now we need to get some gas, and hopefully they're not leaking today. We probably can't start them either. Like every morning we have that problem.
We'll see.
They won't start, but yeah.
Yeah, this is just
The daily routine, morning routine.
daily routine. I think my battery's dead, to be honest. I mean, yesterday it was even acting weird. I was in 4th gear, and my neutral light was on. So, I mean, hey, we still haven't had a breakdown yet. Got it.
What? First try? What the hell?
And with a brand new day, we decided to turn things around and make the best of it, because we're calling it. 2025 is going to be our best year yet, and it could be yours too. With a new year means new possibilities. This year, we gotta push beyond what we think is possible, challenge expectations, create the extraordinary, and stand out with unique, impactful content. What helps me bring my ideas to life time and time again is one simple thing: Artlist. They're upgrading and adding new features to the platform what feels like every month, which keeps me on my toes and allows me to innovate like never before. From endless stock footage that helps me fill in the gaps to perfectly organized artboards that keeps track of my favorite music, makes me feel like every project can be something special. Because when creativity meets collaboration, possibilities are infinite. In 2025, let's embrace the power of imagination and turn dreams into reality. Your creative potential is endless. Go to artlist.io and start creating without limits. And just like that, we felt so inspired, we decided to take the bikes off-roading.
Bro, I got air. The world's smallest jump. Oh, fuck.
Go down there.
Oh, that was a bigger drop than I thought it was. A little bit of a crash. I was driving.
You're holding the Indy yourself now.
Yeah, I broke my Indy filter, so I have to kind of hold it with two hands right now. We got excited because we saw other people on monkey bikes. So I was going really fast. And I was like, oh, let's go. And then I couldn't see this little ledge right here, which, I mean, it's not that big. But on most bikes, that'd be nothing. But you have no power, and I just went straight down. All right, let's see if the bike is fine. Looks fine. Oh no, the handlebars are bent forward.
See if it works.
I mean, that's normal though.
Yeah, that's
I mean, I get that. That's my new look.
yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
We got back on the road to finish our long journey to Uzaret. Uzaret? Is that? However you say it.
So at any point in the trip, if you've been wondering where we've been staying and what the hotels look like, this room basically sums it up.
Basically, just 2 small beds. You're lucky if you get a heater and a little bathroom.
Yeah.
I mean, nice, I guess.
Just simple. Simple living.
That's basically what we get: a playhouse and some beds.
We're just here with the best hosts that we've had all week. Amazing guys.
And you subscribe and like.
Yeah.
He is the best vlogger in Denmark.
Denmark, Canada.
Quebec?
Toronto.
Toronto.
Yeah.
From Toronto. I forget, guys. Wow, a good time. We are here in Morocco. Welcome in the house, Advertise. If you come in, I'm here.
Yes. He's here. You gotta come here.
Anytime.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you.
What the hell? First try. Okay, so today's the day that we've been talking about of crossing the mountains, and they're right there. And yeah, that snow that you're seeing. We're no longer in the desert. It's freezing cold, and it's about to get colder. and slower because these bikes obviously aren't meant for this, and it's probably gonna take us 5 hours to get over them. But let's go.
But immediately, as we started driving, we noticed an issue. Niko's bike wasn't going as fast as usual.
Did you break your bike?
This was going to be a big issue, as we needed that extra power to get up the mountains. On some inclines, I even had to resort to pushing Niko up the hills.
Even when going downhill there.
So we pulled over to see if we could do anything to make it run better. But with not much luck, we decided to just keep pushing. But the good thing about going up hills is eventually you will always have to go down. This was the fastest the bikes have ever gone. Cruising down these mountains at points, we were even keeping up with the cars. But of course, the hills always return.
When we were driving, we were going so fast.
My speedometer only goes to like 60. It was over here, like on the numbers. It was like that.
I think we were going like 80, 90.
Yeah, on these. We're not responsible, but
We were still going the speed limit.
yeah.
So we were responsible.
Not once have I been worried about like exceeding the speed limit.
No, we went.
Just like-
There was 1 second when we went by like police.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, we're going too fast.
Yeah.
But I was like, no, we're going the speed limit.
Yeah.
Just before we could get back on the road, we got surrounded by the local mob.
After yesterday, kind of realized that we didn't really show you where we ended up last night. It's because we were driving for, I think, well over 5 hours. We did a lot of kilometers, but it's the last day, and we're only about an hour away from the finish line. And we kind of decided to spoil ourselves with this last little visit, or not visit, our last little room.
This is the little outside area. Niko's just chilling.
You look quite proper there. We're
Very comfortable. There's no seat on it. I just sit on holes.
It's nice.
Nice place.
Yeah.
This might look expensive.
41 euros.
41 euros for 2 people, so like with breakfast. So it's basically like 20 euros. Sick.
I don't know. As uncomfortable as these bikes have been to drive through the desert, driving to the finish line, I was stuck with this sad feeling. Weirdly enough, I think it was because I was gonna miss this little bike. So, for the last few kilometers, we wanted to give them a little send-off by going completely off-road to the finish line.
Switch up, never been a mix-up. Lessons in my hand, I don't wanna miss up. Everybody eat, I be on your team. Lions that grow weak, we you nothing's missing. God, I lay and surrender. What I'm trying to prove, I having an answer. Nothing I can do, your love is forever. I'm inside your love and love with the pressure. That's why I don't need no 2, 2, 3s. Yeah, you watching me. Shadow on your wings and I've been hiding underneath.
Whoa! Niko! Niko!
For the past 7 days, we have driven a total of 750 kilometers through desert, dirt, canyons, all in the name of pure adventure. It hasn't been easy. But now we can finally see the finish line. We can officially say we survived the Monkey Run.
Subscribe and like.
Yeah.